Hey, crypto family. It's good to see the market in the green today. I'm going to go over a couple news articles that some people may have overlooked. One of the first news articles is regarding Binance, and it's by Cointelegraph, and it says Binance delists trading pairs. Some include tokens from its launch pad. So this was published 17 hours ago by Cointelegraph, and I thought this was very interesting because there's a lot of high-name tokens on here. And it says, curiously, 6 of those trading pairs involve tokens launched on Binance Launchpad initial exchange offering, such as BitTorrent, Elrond, and Harmony, and Wink. And this is all the coins here you can see that are being delisted. And actually, if you go to their website on Binance, this was published 1 day ago. So it says, following trading pairs will remove and cease trading at September 30th, 2019 at 8 a.m. UTC. So most of this price has already been priced in, so to speak, and a lot of these losses have already been incurred. But it's very interesting to see, a lot of these coins, Dogecoin, you have again BitTorrent, Harmony. I mean, a lot of these are very, very popular coins. So it's interesting to see that they're being delisted. And Binance claimed that the pairs are being removed due to improper liquidity and user trading experience. So, and it says the choice of trading pairs was, quote, as requested by most project teams. So one of the things I think may be an issue as well is how low they were towards one Satoshi on the BTC chart. So you can see here, BitTorrent right now is literally 5 Satoshis for one BitTorrent. So, I mean, once they get to one Satoshi, there's really not much they can, not much lower they can go from there. So again, that could be an issue with how a lot of them were very, very low price in USD. Oh, and of course BTC. So I think just those combining issues, lack of liquidity on some of them apparently, caused them to remove these coins. So again, just be aware. If you're holding coins that are very low Satoshi amounts, be prepared that they may be delisted. So there's something to keep in mind for the future when trading. Now, the second article is by CoinDesk, and it says what Google's quantum supremacy means for the future of cryptocurrency. So quantum computing has been something that has been seen as a threat towards blockchain technology ever since it started to be invented. And quantum computers, for those who don't know, basically they use forms of superposition and entanglement, and which is a quantum mechanical phenomena. And basically, they can solve immensely complex problems in fractions of a second that would take normal computers years to solve. So this is something that Google's been working on a lot, and a lot of different countries have been working on quantum computing. And basically, they're scared that if these quantum computers get created, they'll be able to break the algorithm, that blockchains have, and therefore anyone can sign anyone's blockchain wallet, therefore withdrawing any amount, anything like that, so they can hack into people's wallets. And this is something that people are afraid of. And it says, quote, according to recent reports by the Financial Times, tech giant Google claims to have achieved quantum supremacy, meaning it has built a quantum computer able to solve formerly impossible mathematical equations. If proven true, this marks a major milestone in the development of quantum computers and possibly the demise of blockchain technology as we know it today. Now, I'm going to go over a couple of reasons why I don't think this is quite the case, but again, this article talks about a few points. It says, since the advent of Bitcoin, the threat of quantum computing has motivated researchers, technologists, and now governments to build software able to resist attack even by the most powerful quantum computers. The quantum computers, still largely theoretical, are thought to vastly speed up the process of solving complex computations. So much so that current calculations impossible for a current computer to solve in one human lifespan would take mere seconds for a quantum computer to crack. So again, this is insane, the level of complexity that these quantum computers can solve and the equations they can solve. But a lot of people right now are already working on algorithms to counter them and to make them quantum resistant, which a lot of people have differing opinions about that, but that is another thing as well. So right now, Canada is actually partnering with the University of Waterloo to launch a 2-year research initiative for quantum-safe blockchain technology. So again, they're working to make quantum-safe blockchain technologies to prevent that from being hacked. And then you have U.S. President Donald Trump signing the National Quantum Initiative Act last December, allocating $1.2 billion over 5 years, promoting quantum information science. So you have a lot of people here really focusing, on creating quantum technology, but also quantum resistant technology. So, because it can be used for both ways. Now, scrolling down here, it says fighting an enemy that doesn't exist. It says precisely because the full capabilities of quantum computers are not yet known, combating their impact to existing blockchain platforms may sound like a doltish task. As frequently explained by prominent Bitcoin evangelist and author Andreas M. Antonopoulos, the threat of quantum computing in his mind is often overplayed. So a lot of people do think that this actually isn't really a threat. He says, quote, "We can migrate quite easily to another algorithm." He said last year during one of his monthly Q&As, quote, "It's not really as big of a threat as people think it is." So apparently he's thinking we can just go to another algorithm and we'll be fine. It won't be able to hack us and we can just continue switching. Now, there's other people that have been saying, there are solutions already at place that will prevent quantum computers from hacking the blockchain. It actually talks about a couple of them below. But it says, what's more, while the capabilities of quantum computers might be vastly more extensive than currently imagined, they may also be vastly overstated. Quote, "Google's quantum breakthrough is for a primitive type of quantum computing that is nowhere near breaking cryptography," said Bitcoin Core developer Peter Todd. "We still don't even know if it's possible to scale quantum computers." So again, he's saying that, okay, even if we create them, there's no pretty much solution or no way of knowing if we can actually, make it 10 times better than it is now, solving things 10 times faster, scaling it like we're scaling computers, just put more cores on it, just put more, megahertz and, just different things like that. That's still something new, and it's still something that they're experimenting with. So there's other stuff here that it's been talking about the quantum technology, and it says, Keshav says his newly commissioned research team would be looking into a handful of the most promising quantum-safe cryptography tools, including lattice-based cryptography and multivariate public key cryptography. So I'm assuming a lot of these are like dynamic solutions. So your public key is constantly changing, dynamically. So similar to a lot of these, basically, if you think of Google, you have your Google verification for your app. So such a way of that, Google Authenticator, it keeps changing the code, every 15, 20 seconds. And that's something similar. I'm assuming, a lot of these solutions are going to be, dynamically changing your public key, which again, it solves its own little issues, but, they may have to go that route so that it's constantly changing and the quantum computer cannot guess it fast enough. But again, that's something for the future. Right now, they're working to counter the threat from it because it is a threat, but not in the immediate future, but it is something to be thinking about right now. So if you found this video helpful, liked it, please give it a like, comment, and please subscribe if you haven't. Until next time, thanks for watching.